Hello there, and welcome back. I know I haven't posted in a long while, and it's mostly because school, college work, all that, and hang out with family. But I decided to make another build video for y'all, so here you go. You can probably tell which character we're gonna be making a build for. The pretty much second, basically bootleg Rhino here, aka the best femboy of the game, Nezha. This is gonna be an end-game still path build, technically speaking, so it can probably carry you pretty far, and I'm going to explain a lot of how it works and all that stuff. So without further ado, let's begin. And here we are, in Silicram, where most people tend to, test out their builds. So I'm going to give you pretty much a quick synopsis. If you want, you can basically skip to the part where it has the build. I won't blame you for that. But basically, wrong enemies. We're going to be using the Corrupted Heavy Gunners, and I'm going to show you how this build works. So you are going to be basically using the invincibility frames, and as you can see, basically you will not die. Look, they're all like level 140 heavy gunners, and they're just, shoot at me. So I could just do this if I really wanted to, and just, dead. Straight up dead. By the way, if you want this Zorus build, I've already made a video for it. I'll probably link it into the video later on, but it's like one of my more recent videos, so yeah. Totally you should check that out. Anyhow, to the build we go, and here we are. This is the build. You aren't gonna need any Archon shards. You could, of course, use them, but Nezha is one of those Warframes that just does not need it. We have Equilibrium here instead of, Transient Fortitude or any other efficiency ones, for the more or less the fact that, it's basically better than it in all areas. I'm gonna be honest with you, Streamline is kind of useless when you have Equilibrium, because it gives you the same results, just way better, considering it gives you double the energy, in a sense. We got Narrow-Minded for that duration, keeping, the enemies in a certain state with rewarding Halo when we, increase the damage with, Blazing Chakram. Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry, I never heard. We have the Umbra mods here for extra survivability and extra, damage. We got Sprint Boost here for, we're going to be running around non-stop, and, Warframe's all about speed. We have Aegis here for the obvious shield recharge. Like I said, if you are going to use Archon shards, I would recommend the shield, the blue Archon shards, because it has the health regeneration, and, shield. We have Energize here, obviously, for the energy recharge, and Prime Flow for that extra energy, so we can just mash as many times as we want with the, abilities, and just not care. Like I said, this is more or less a pretty easy to use still path build, and it's quite literally one of the more easier builds I've made out there. I have been tinkering with this build a lot, and it took me a long while just to come up with some parts. If it's similar to like some of my past builds for Nezha, like originally I would had like a lot of other things, but that's for other things. Yeah. Blech. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's Nezha. They're a really good survival frame, having like a really good invincibility frames with Blazing Chakram. And honestly, a lot of people just don't use the first ability, which I get. You can technically replace this ability. I personally love using this ability, but that's just me in that part. Anyhow, I've wasted enough of your time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Consider liking and subscribing, and, well, that's about it. See ya!